Never seen a Nissan Cube before, can't say it's for me. Here at the town centre and going to try Cova for breakfast, so fingers crossed it's good. So again, this is at the centre west end of East Kilbride and it's up the escalator. Approaching Cova. These scones look incredible and they have a Biscoff flavoured one, which I cannot deny is one that really appeals. Here we have their breakfast menu. Panoramic view over the lower level of the town centre. I am going to go for the Cova breakfast crepe, a really delicious, I'll be the judge of that, and packed breakfast crepe that's crammed with a free-range egg, grated cheddar and bacon, then drizzled with warm maple syrup. What are you going for, Eddie?
I think I'm probably going to go for the Eggs Benedict, which is free-range poached eggs with 100% honey-cured ham on a toasted English muffin with a ramekin hollandaise sauce. Right, so I'm torn between Eggs Hebridean and Eggs Benedict, so down to a coin toss. We'll do heads for Eggs Hebridean and tails for Eggs Benedict. And it's heads.
I'm really disappointed. He tossed a coin, he could have rolled a dice. There are digital dice. I need to train him better. I'm going for a butterscotch latte with no cream. He's going for a toffee nut latte with whipped cream. I will say he did ask what coffee syrups they had and I just said he'll have toffee nut, which is what he went for. So I guess I'll be trying toffee nut as well. Eggs Hebridean with hollandaise sauce, toffee nut latte with cream, butterscotch latte and my crepe with maple syrup and sugar. Right, I'm going to try my butterscotch latte. Can't really taste the butterscotch. It just tastes like coffee. Disappointing. I'm now going to try the toffee nut latte after the cream has been taken off, just so I can get to the coffee. This is actually really good. It tastes sweet, but there's no nuttiness. I'm going to try some of my crepe without the maple syrup first of all. It's nice. It's maybe a little on the rubbery side. I'm going to dip some in the syrup. The syrup is really good with it. I like it. But I think my favourite breakfasts are still the ones I've had at Rico's. Not that I should be comparing. Heading to Zucker just for coffee this time, but they're so good. Usual spot in Zucker's. So I'm here in Zucker's and I have gone for a gingerbread latte. Their coffee is probably the best coffee I've had in East Kilbride, and that includes the chains like Costa and Starbucks, simply because every mouthful is just packed with flavour. And yeah, they don't do all the cream and all the fancy stuff, but there's no point having that if then when you get to the actual coffee it's bland and tasteless, or just tastes like normal coffee. I mean, fine if normal coffee is what you've ordered and what you want, but if you want a flavoured coffee, you really want to taste the flavour. Otherwise, what is the point? Lovely, strong. I'm getting laughed at here. Look, this is what I have to deal with when I'm trying to film serious taste tests. See how professional I am.
Thank you.
As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. Yeah, the gingerbread taste, it's strong, it's got a bit of a spiciness to it, it's got a warmth and it's got a sweetness. It's absolutely delicious. So if you are local and you want a really good coffee, come to Zucker's. Smell like cake.
Smells
Interesting. Doesn't smell like honey, does it?
No.
So,
What are you doing with a knife?
I'm just holding it. This is a Ukrainian honey cake from Cova, which is apparently made with yogurt and sour cream. Neither of us really know what it is, and it doesn't smell like honey. I was looking forward to it. I can't lie, I'm now slightly apprehensive, but I suppose I should cut it this way, except I can't. See the kind of people I have to work with. This is what I'm working with. That's the inside, so you can see it's got lots of layers. Should have Googled a Ukrainian honey cake. You can have the bigger half.
Thank you.
Right.
Oh,
It's very soft, definitely moist. Very crumbly. It does taste like honey. It's quite sweet, but
it's all right.
it's slightly odd.
I kind of expected a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a very light cake.
I am covered.
You can go and wash if you need.
No, sorry guys.
Yeah, it's a very light sponge, but it's quite claggy when you chew it. It's nice. It kind of tastes a bit like a muffin. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm not sure I would have it again. There is a sourness to the cream, and that does cut through the sweetness. It's not a sweet cake. But yeah, it's nice, and I'm glad that I tried it, but not one I'm going to get again. This is a Biscoff scone from Cova. Now, they've put the Biscoff on the top, but I'm not sure it goes all the way through. So I'm just going to take a bite of the top first. I have just buttered it. Delicious. Lovely, rich Biscoff taste. The actual scone seems to be quite light and fluffy. Let's see what the bottom half is like. It tastes like a plain scone. And my criticism would be, if I buy a Biscoff scone, I want it to have the Biscoff flavour all the way through, not just on the top. I don't know if they expect people to just eat them in one piece, but I think if you do that with most scones, they're just going to be way too dry. And I think most people do butter them. So it's a really delicious scone, but I wouldn't have it again. And I guess that rounds up the little review on Cova. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please do come back for the next one. Bye.